What's up, guys? It's Miguel Akendo, and I'm back again for another video. Let's talk about the elephant in the motherfucking room. The simps. The motherfucking simps. I can't stand I can't stand a motherfucking simp, bro. I can't stand a simp. Simps make everything harder for everyone else, right? But before we go into that, let's break down what a simp is. So a simp stands for someone idolizing mediocre pussy, right? Or if you're into guys, someone idolizing mediocre penis. Whatever, it works either way. But what exactly is a simp? Like, what does it mean to idolize mediocre pussy or mediocre penis? Whatever, which one? We gonna stick to pussy in this one because I'm straight and I don't feel like talking about penises. The most easiest way to define simping is basically to idolize someone, to put them on a pedestal, to basically forget their humanity, to forget that when they wake up every day, their breath stinks, to forget that when they take a shit, they stink up the bathroom. When you idolize people, you put them on a pedestal and you take away their humanity. You act as if they are godlike beings. If you are in a committed relationship with a woman and you call her beautiful, or you post a picture of her, you two together, some shit like that, that's not simping, right? You might want to, not engage in that too much, but it's not simping, right? Versus a guy who is commenting heart eyes underneath a female celebrity, let's say like Kylie Jenner's picture. That's simping, What about surprising your girl with flowers and maybe a dress or something for a night out? Is that simping? Hell no, that's not simping. That's your girl. As long as that's your girl and she is treating you with respect and she is reciprocating the energy that you are putting out, that's not simping, right? This is something that a lot of dudes get fucking wrong for some reason. But let's say that it's a girl that you are in a committed relationship with, but she treats you like shit, right? She treats you like you just don't matter to her. Like your feelings, your emotions don't matter to her. And you're still chasing after her, seeking her validation. That's simping. Even though you are in a committed relationship with her already, she's not reciprocating the same energy that you're putting out, which means that you're overplaying your part. And that's considered simping, right? Because if she was really worth like treating her that type of way, she would be reciprocating that energy, no matter if she looks good. I've been a victim to this myself. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're simping after a woman. That's real. That's something that actually happens. Sometimes you're just so fucking caught up in your emotions and how good she looks and how her fucking body looks when she walks away, and all of this is hard for us to focus sometimes, and sometimes you can just get so caught up in all of this you have to take a step back before you even realize that you are doing something wrong. I know what it's like. That this is why we tell men to be logical. This is why we tell men to think with a logical mindset as opposed to giving into your emotions, because oftentimes our emotions can lead us to places where we don't actually want to end up. Simps are the ones who are sitting here and giving just any type of OnlyFans girls, sending these motherfuckers money. These are the simps. And like the biggest simps out here are the ones that sending money to women who aren't even showing anything more than what they show on Instagram, right? You are feeding these, I don't want to say bitches. You are feeding these bitches egos. That's essentially all you are doing. You are pumping up their ego. You are making them seem as if they are far more important than they are. And I mean, from a human sense, they matter, I would never sit here and say that a human being doesn't matter. From a human sense, they matter. They will always matter. All of us matters. But from a relationship sense, from a transactional sense, from an energetic sense, I would have to say that they're not really that important on that terms of categorization. But I want you to think about that for a second. I want you to think about the fact that there's guys out here who are paying to see women naked when Pornhub is free. What is it? XNXX? X videos? She's freaky? All types of fucking free porn sites, bro. And you sitting here, you about to pay this bitch? You about to pay her to see her in a damn bikini. Is baffling. You know what I mean? Like, it's truly baffling. I have to ask you, are you okay? Are you fine? Should you be responsible for your finances? Because it seems like there's a problem there. You paying for services that are free out here. Like, just think about that for a second. Let that register for a second. And then on top of that, the OnlyFans shit gets leaked. It gets leaked. So all you have to do is just wait just like a month, maybe not even a month for that shit to leak, bro. And it's free 99. Like, come on now. Come on. And the worst part about it is they are making fun of you afterwards. You think they respect you because you gave them money? I need you to sit back and really watch them. Sit back and listen to the shit that they say about you. They laugh at you. The moment that you give them some fucking money, they laugh at you. They brag about that shit, bro. Are you proud of that? You proud of the fact that you gave someone that you don't know money, thousands of fucking dollars, and she's going home to go suck on another dude. She's going home to go have sex with another guy. You're proud of that. While you're have to ask yourself, like, is the energy that you're putting out being reciprocated towards you? And that pretty much gives you a guideline for if you are simping or not, right? So how are simps ruining everything? Well, simps overinflate the ego of these women. You can be dealing with a 5 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 3 out of 10 sometimes, you know, as far as attractive level. And she will still have an overinflated ego. Women who aren't even traditionally attractive will sit here and just swear up and down that they are the finest woman that has walked the earth. And it's like, I mean, having confidence is really good, but the confidence without the evidence or without the results is just delusion. If you don't have what it takes to back up what you're saying, what you're putting out, it's just delusional. You know, can you imagine if a car company was selling a car for $1 million and then the shit was just trash? Who the fuck is going to want to buy that? You know, like, come on. You have to become realistic in who you are. You have to be realistic with your standards, you know? My thing is, simps are the cause for this, right? And I have been here before too. I have sat here and lied to a woman that I wasn't physically attracted to just so I can get some type of sexual favor. I've done that before. You know, I've done that before way in the past, but now it's like, I can't, because they truly walk away from the situation thinking that they are all that, you know? And it's not to be like, you have to, you know, put people down or anything like that, but it's just like, we all know. We know who is really decent looking, who is passable, who might not be traditionally attractive, but they still have some attractiveness going on for them. We know. It's crazy. So with simps put these women on a pedestal, they make these women believe that they are worth more than what they actually are. And when I say that, I'm not saying that in the bare minimum of finding a guy that's faithful, that is respectful towards her, that encourages her to be a better woman. I'm not talking about the bare minimum for coming in contact with a decent human being. I'm talking about the women who are clearly unattractive, and yet they think that they'll say things like the guy has to make $300,000 a year. The guy has to be 6'2" and this bitch is 4'11". Like, he has to be in shape and she's 365 pounds. Like, come on. Come on. And I feel like if you don't have whatever you're looking for, then you're delusional. That's how I look at things. If you yourself don't embody the same qualities and traits that you are looking for in a partner, then that makes you delusional. That's just how I look at things, you know? And simps overinflate the ego of these women. So they go out into the world and they interact with different men, right? And then they have it in their head that they are better than these men. And it's just crazy, you know? It's crazy. And then this continues the cycle of, you know, loneliness and bitterness and crazy cat ladies and, you know what I mean? Like, it just continues the cycle. It fucks up everything for everyone. It fucks up things for the woman. It fucks up things for the men. You know, it's a problem. It's something that we have to take care of. You know, simps are the ones who sit here and They take up a woman who don't even acknowledge their presence. Oh, here's another one. Here's another motherfucking point that I know a lot of people probably not gonna agree with, because it's accountability is really bad for women. But I mean, it's also guys out here who lack accountability, if we're being real. Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't have been in this situation to begin with in the dating world. The dating world would be a lot better if men also took accountability. You know, it just so happens that women really suck at accountability. Here's a very good example of that. Men who sit here and impregnate women who are not fit to be mothers. That is one of the most simplest fucking things that you could possibly do, is get a woman pregnant that is not fit to be a mother. It truly baffles me. It truly baffles me how some of these guys truly play around with this shit. It's like they don't understand just how powerful their seed is. Bro, we can create life with sex. A disease can manifest from sex. Sex can cause an addiction. When is it going to become common knowledge for us to start taking sex seriously? I'm not saying that you have to be in an exclusive relationship with someone, but damn, you can at least know her so well or know him so well that you know that if you accidentally got pregnant, that they'll have your fucking back. Whether that's to take you to the abortion clinic or to take you to your checkups. You know, people don't even consider this before having a baby with someone. I understand that women control whether or not a child is born. Indefinitely, women control this. However, why would you ever put her in a position in which she has that power of control? Why would you even do that to begin with? And that's why I say, like, there's something going on in our community, in the man's community, in which we don't value ourselves enough. Because I sit here and I see men constantly talking about cream pieing bitches. Cream pieing bitches? Are you serious? Why would you take that chance? That's like you fucking playing Russian roulette with a damn bullet. Why would you even take that chance if you don't have to? That's just what I don't understand. Like, there's so many places on a woman's body that you can come, and you choose her reproduction organs? You chose the nut inside of her. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I see no fucking appeal to it. When I would see sex workers on like Twitter or Instagram, and they was, you know, make polls and stuff like that saying, would you cream pie inside of her? And I'm seeing like 75% saying yes. Have you lost your mind? Like, truly. Why would you even put yourself in a predicament like that? Like, bro, you have the face, you have the mouth, you have the hands, you have the feet, you have the breasts, you have the stomach, you have her lower back. You should be going nowhere near her reproduction organs. Nowhere near it. Like, why would do you not realize the power that you are giving this woman? Do you not realize that that you are risking her having your seed? You are risking that being the mother of your child. And if that's the mother of your child, you will be connected to her for the rest of your life. Why would you do that to yourself? You have to value yourself more. You have to realize that what you have can create legacies. Do you want a fucking legacy of just intolerable dumbasses that are feminine men and masculine women that have no values and ethics? That's what you want your legacy to be? That's what you want your family to be. Because whoever the mother of your child is, she's going to teach your children. Everything that she knows, she's going to pass down to your children. That's the good and the bad. So why would you even take that chance? Why would you even take that risk if you don't have to? I'm not saying that you have to push off sex or that you have to stop having sex indefinitely, but why aren't you smart about who you have these interactions with? If you know that sex is this powerful, why wouldn't you be smart about this? And then I look up and I see all these guys, some that I went to school with, some that I didn't, some people that I don't even know. I see all these guys online going through so much bullshit with their baby mamas. And it's like, bro, you asked for this. You put yourself in that predicament. You have to value yourself more. I am 25 years old and I have yet to have a single pregnancy scare. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've never had a meaningless sexual encounter. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that, because it wouldn't be true. But in my experience, if you want to take that risk, you should take that risk with a woman that if you accidentally, not purposely, but if you accidentally got her pregnant, you would still be fine. You would know that she would be able to take care of your children. She won't embarrass you. She'll do the shit that she needs to do. Those are the type of women that you need to give your time of day to, give your body away to. Even women that I put into the fun box, the fun category, I'm still trying to make sure that she's decent enough that if some shit went south, that I know that I'll be good. And it's like, y'all really just don't think about that. Like, y'all be thinking with y'all dicks way too fucking much, man. And it only leads to despair. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. When you're still young and you still have opportunities, life is so much better when you don't have a child. So why would you willingly put yourself in that predicament to compromise yourself like that? We have got to stop simping, bro. Look, the dating world goes by demand, all right? It goes by demand. That means that if there are more simps in the male community than there are masculine men, that means that most women that you interact with are going to have standards that are not realistic. And that means that they're going to look at good men who have great values like they ain't shit. The simping has to stop. I'm telling you, the simping has to stop. Respect yourself, man. I'm not saying that you can't sit here and give a woman a compliment. I'm not saying that you can't be a gentleman and hold the door. I'm not saying that you can't look out for her if she's actually a good woman. But if she's not reciprocating this energy, if she's not treating you like the king you are, and it's like you sit here and you will hear dudes complain about the issues and they'll be like, the problem was that I treated her like a queen. No, the problem isn't that you treated her like a queen. The problem is that you treated her like a queen while you forgot that you was a goddamn king. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. You know, you can treat a woman good, but you can't forget that you come first. You can't forget that the way that you feel matters as well. Remember that. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve just as much as she does. You deserve happiness just as much as she does. And I would die on this hill. All right, so that's all I gotta say for today. See you guys later. Peace. Salud.